DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's time to do this. Today we're going to be taking a look at the biggest news and best mods that came out this week in Farming Simulator. We're also going to take a look at the top stories that released in the past 24 hours or so. So let's jump right in. Let's start off with the top stories that you need to know about for the past 24 hours or so. First is 82 Studio, who is back home in Nicaragua and streamed on Saturday, showing off not only some fixes for the 2020, which did fail testing last week, by the way. Of course, he also showed off some upcoming mods like the 3500, Moet, and Phoenix update. And naturally, the first hour was just straight idiotic humor. It was a lot of fun, and you should definitely check out the stream after this video, link below. Next, let's talk about EY modding and the mods that they have with Giants right now, as we've kind of stopped talking about the projects as everything's just sitting with Giants. Fortunately for us, EY Moddings gave us an update on those. The Massey 4000 is in testing, along with the Massey 100 series. The International 2+2 is unfortunately sitting waiting to be tested, just like the wheelbarrow, and the Backlifter mod has completed testing and could be released on Monday. Moving on to some Mack trucks from BC Bueller Farms, who says the trucks are nearly completed, so it's time to add some goodies to them. Trailers, of course, and by the looks of it, we should be seeing pup trailer to go along with the trucks. The trailer is going to have the same customization options and will be available in the same color, so you can make a match and go karting however you like. We've also got a map that you guys need to know about, but unfortunately this is a PC only map from DJ Modding. We have his Green Valley, Nebraska map. Some of you may have seen this map around from other YouTubers, and that's because it's almost ready to go. He's working this weekend to fix some bugs and some minor issues, and he's hoping to get it out in the next week or so. If you guys would like, check out Clutch's video on the map if you'd like to get a great look at it. And our last top story from the past 24 hours or so is the farmhouse build from Glenn from OK Used Mods. He actually sent over screenshots to show live on the Farm Sim Show Friday, so huge shout out to him for doing that. It was really cool. Here you can see a massively detailed house that you can actually walk in and interact with. This is something he's worked on for all platforms, and it's going to match perfectly with the design and colors of his American Garage that also released last week. Moving over to some top stories from modders from this past week that you need to know about if you didn't already know. Let's start with Custom Modding, who released their John Deere 8R series on PC. Now this is in the news section, not the mod section, because it's also been sent off to Giants for testing for all platforms, so it's not out for consoles, at least as of yet. The mod brings a lot of features that players have wanted to see. Not only do we get the 2020 models, or the 2022 models rather, but also the older 2014 models, including some big engines, fully remodeled American styling, so you'll have that. We've got openable doors and windows, realistic starting animations, row crop tires, LSW tires, and even some Camso belts. There's a lot more to this pack than just those few things, so check it out if you're on PC, or if you're on console, just hang tight. We'll be seeing these soon. Connect Modding announced this week that their Jan Equipment pack will be coming to all platforms on ModHub soon, releasing on Saturday, April the 30th, 2022. This pack is going to include at least 3 different pieces of equipment: self-propelled sprayer, a seeder, and a solid fertilizer spreader. This is a pack that has been created by Connect Modding and their partners, and will be bringing a new brand into the game thanks to the cooperation by Giant Software and Gen Agriculture. This is a big deal, not only because it brings us new and free equipment, by the way, but also shows that big brands can come to the game through mods for all platforms. Just takes a little bit of work from the involved parties. Speaking of new brands, Universe Simu Modding showed off every piece of equipment coming with their new Perard pack for all platforms. This is also a new brand and will include 7 different augers, 5 manure spreaders, a header trailer, low loader, and some sort of smaller trailer with sides, possibly an animal trailer maybe. Universe Simu Modding have been very quiet about the overall specs of the pack, but I suspect that we'll be hearing all about it very soon. Possibly one of my favorite stories this week was NLD Community releasing some great pictures and information on the Oregon Springs map for all platforms, Farming Simulator 22 this past week. They showed off the gas station as well as the diner on the map. And as for work, they've already put down most of the placeables and sell points, they've reworked all the roads in Blender, and they're currently in the process of creating new map boundaries, adding traffic splines, and adding field dimensions, among a ton of other things. I had a lot of great memories on this map, and I really cannot wait to share more with you guys in 22. And our last top modder story from this week is a big one: Mapper's Paradise and their upcoming Welker Farms map. Yes, that is right, it is coming back. They also reached out for help. This is kind of a past 24 hours thing right here. They're looking for factories and production placeables for the map. So if you know a modder that has created one of these things and would like that to be featured on the Welker Farms map, get in touch with Mapper's Paradise ASAP. Preferably, they would like the mod to already be on ModHub or coming to ModHub soon, That way it can be linked. Of course, I'll link them below for you guys to check out. How's about some new top mods for all platforms this past week? I've got 5 of them that I think everyone should download and try at least once. First, of course, has to be the Frankenmuth farming map. This map is based in Michigan, USA, and is a very typical American-style farming map. There's 41 fields ranging from small to large, 3 farms, 2 smaller forestry areas, and plenty of sell points. There's even collectibles. You definitely need to check this out. Next is a Giants mod, the Borgo equipment that was released earlier this week right before the DLC. Funny enough, we get the smallest DLC ever with the biggest equipment ever for free. Interesting. We've got 5 mods that were released total with 7 different pieces of equipment. We got their 34-2100 Paralinko drill and the 71-300 air cart, the 33-20-76 Paralinko drill and the 79-50 air cart, the FMS CD-872-8 and the SPS 360-40, and the XR 770 Harrow. These are all from the original Borgo DLC in Farming Simulator 19 that released for all platforms. So if you're looking for big equipment, well, there's really nothing bigger out there than this. Here's something awesome that I didn't think we would see in Farm Sim 22 at least, the animated shed pack from Alien Gem, formerly known as the Mercury Farm Shed Pack. In this pack, we got the buyable seeds, fertilizer huts, farm silos, vehicle sheds, shelters, drive-thrus, wash stations, and even a workshop with like different designs and stuff. Really cool. Most of the buildings also have an animation built into them, so you just click it and they build themselves. They're not only really cool, but they also match perfectly with each other. So you could literally build an entire farm with these and it would look great. All right. Big tractors. Everyone's been wanting them, and Sid Modding has delivered with the John Deere 9020 and 9030 series, which only starts at 109 grand, by the way. That's ridiculous for these big things. You got a ton of engine options, tires, exhausts, and even beacons. It also features different versions for people all around the world. We got a USA version, an EU version, an Australian version, and one version with no markings at all. That way you can stay inconspicuous of the region. The Tractor Pack epitomizes a mod that I think everyone should try at least once, so check it out. And the last top mod for all platforms this week has to be, the Massey Ferguson Activa 7347 Combine Harvester with the included free flow 25-foot header. This was literally my favorite combine harvester from the past 2 games because it's situated perfectly between small combines and large harvesters. It only costs around 200 grand, has a tank capacity of 8,600 liters, and the header's 7.6 meters wide as well. This is perfect if you want to get some work done quickly, but you still want something that can stay with you as you grow your farm. I love it. And I gotta tell you guys, I will never not be obsessed with this combine harvester. Check it out. All right, our last section today is the news and Giant Software information section. So let's start with some information. A video that I just released, how to get your own private game server on consoles, also works on PC. In the video, I showed what website to go to, how to buy the server, and how to add mods to it. Even you can do everything on your phone. It's super easy to do. It only costs a few bucks every month. So if you're on console or PC and you've always wanted to get your own custom game server, whether you wanted to be cross-platform or just you and your friends for Farm Sim 22, check out that video. Leave a link below. Of course, we can't forget that Giants released the Antonio Carrera Pack DLC this week. We had a DLC drop this week. It included 10 new vehicles for your farm, which specialize in working in tight spaces and on steep gradients. They're great for more than just vineyard and grass work, though. Lots of content has been made about the DLC over the past 2 weeks, and I'm sure that you've seen at least one of the videos about it. It didn't seem to be the most popular DLC the Giants have ever dropped, but they did say that bigger things are still to come, so keep an eye out. But you're not going to need to keep an eye out long, because in just a few weeks, we're going to be seeing the next addition to the game, Precision Farming DLC, which is going to be free for all platforms for players playing on Farm Sim 22. It's going to be releasing on Tuesday, April 19th, 2022. And this week, we actually got a new blog showing off crop sensors and how the different ones are going to work on your farm. We also got to see the nitrogen fertilization page in the game and information on that. So make sure you check that out and maybe go back and see Farm Sim news from Friday, or check out the blog, link below if you're interested. If you kind of want the TLDR on everything Farming Simulator related with Giants, then the Farm Sim podcast is the best way to catch it all. And Friday, Giants released episode 14 of that podcast, talking about precision farming, the vineyard contest, which we talked about last week, and of course, the DLC release, including an interview with Marco from their video team on how they actually made the DLC video. Super cool. Definitely check that out. As the hosts are all kind of goofballs like me and Clutch are with the Farm Sim Show, hey, maybe we can do a double podcast one day with all 5 of us. That'd be a lot of fun. And lastly today, speaking of fun, the Farming Simulator League open beta for Season 4 will be available from March 29th, this next week, through April the 15th, where players on PC can download the client and play around with it. And PC only, by the way. This is not going to be coming to consoles. If you haven't seen the Farming Simulator League, it is absolutely epic. I was fortunate enough to be able to co-host the Season 3 finals a couple months ago, and holy cow, these guys really know how to bail fast. And that statement's coming from DjGoHam, so you know it's good. Fast bailing's kind of my thing. Either way, you could probably bet that myself and some other YouTubers are going to be getting together to make fools out of ourselves playing the new client, hopefully soon. We'll let you guys know when that stream's going to be, and I'm saying now, yes, we're going to do that. That way you can get your laugh on and your workout on. Sides are going to be splitting, so get ready. Just like you need to get ready for this segue to the outro. Unlike most segues, if you lean forward, it doesn't go any faster. You just end up headbutting the screen, and nobody wants that. Unless if screen headbutting is your thing, then by all means, go for it, weirdo. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything that we talked about today can be found in the description. There's no release dates for mods, so no one, not even myself, knows when a mod is going to be releasing. And if I didn't talk about something that you want to know about, well, that just simply means that there's no new information on that topic at the time of recording this video at least. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything that you want to know about going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed to the channel if you're new and join the GoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace. All right, let's try it. Ow, that sucked.